Hey everybody, I hope you've had a wonderful April. For those of you who are new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I will be revealing and wrapping with the April 2025 Rapunzel Scarf of the Month, and doing a fun wrap with another surprise scarf that I found in my collection that I really love and is absolutely available on the website. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start by revealing the accessory for this month, and it is a beautiful headband. This is a crochet headband. It's super soft. It looks like it would be pretty rough, or what is the word for it? But it would feel like the hemp very scratchy, but it is not. It's super duper soft, and it's comfy. Good size headband, and the little strings at the end for tying around, so kind of like so. All right, and the scarf for the month is a beautiful floral cotton viscose scarf. It has lovely fiery colors, oranges and some reds and pinks on a cream colored background. The end has this beautiful design. It's a separate or obviously smaller design than in the middle, about so wide, and then pretty standard size for the cottony viscose scarves that we get. All right, it's super lightweight, and this one will definitely translate into summer wrapping fun, so that's kind of cool too. We're going from the winter months with heavier scarves and transitioning into our summer scarves at this point. Okay, now I'm going to remove what I've got on. This one is a Shinylicious in Mulberry. I have on a fully stuffed Cloud 9. Put it on backwards. This one, it fits this way nicely. As you can see, it does shift the volume up a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna keep the first wrap pretty simple. I'm just going to go with a really fun veil style. I'm going to put it on, I think I might put it on off center. Okay, like so. Scrunching it up in the back. I'm bringing the shorter tail over the top in the back, like so. Right, now I have to find out which way is the inside and which way is the outside, and put it to wrap with the outside in front. All right, I am going to be taking the headband. Let's see, which side do I like? I like this side out first. Okay, I like angles, so I'm going to put this on at an angle. Oopsie doodles. And going to give it a quick tie. The tie will help to hold the scarf in place better. Okay, so I'm going to tie a bow so I can take it off quicker. Yeah, just like so. Okay, I'm going to bring this tail up and over, like so. Okay, going behind the headband, I don't want to cover it up. I'm going to tie a quick knot. Okay, I am going to tie a quick knot. There we go. I'm going to leave this piece lying down, and then I'm going to take this tail. Traditionally, I'd leave it, leave it down, but I want something a little bit different. So I'm going to bring this up and fling that tail over. I'm going to find a place up here, and I am going to borrow this. I'm going to tuck it in. There's a little space here. And I have the beautiful wrap. I can fling the tail over this one side here. I think that looks super cute, just like this. Or just leave it in the back and slightly bring it over on this side. Either way, it's a really, really pretty wrap. I like that. It's simple though. Sometimes we get a little bit over the top, but simple, elegant, love it. All right. I'm gonna take this off. And very easily comes apart. Okay. Now, if you wanted, let's make sure you're secure. Okay. Now, if you wanted to showcase this beautiful pattern, I like to fold over the edge a little bit so you're not seeing the stitching. That's not mandatory, but it gives it a more clean look, more put together look. Okay, we're gonna fling it to the back. Another fun favorite technique of mine. I'm gonna take and tie this in the back. If you've got a couple of magnets, you can use magnets as well. I have them somewhere, but I can't locate them at the moment. I kind of feel like that's always the way. Okay, so we have just like this. And then I'm going to come on, friend. There we go. I love this style of wrap. It gives it a super cute, almost hoodie-like. All right. Can tie it here. Make a fun tie. Okay, I'm going to put on the headband, centered, and a little bit back. So we get to see more of the flowers, those little tiny flowers. I think they're super cute. Okay, a little bow in the back. Okay, and then there are two ways to do this. One way is to, like so. So you have a bit of a hood and a bit of a veil in the back. But my favorite way to do this, we'll fling that to the back, is to grab it and pull up, trying to keep it centered. This part takes a second. And then have it like this. Obviously, if I were not just doing this for filming, I would put a pin in right here. You can do it on the underneath side and just run it this way underneath. But I was winging it today. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be doing for today's video. Also, you could pin it here and here if you wanted to, or just leave it the way it is. So you can see it's got a bit of a hoodie feel. I'll try to turn around and show you. Alternately, if you don't like the way this would look, just tucked under and added to it. I think I'm gonna have a friend in a second. Okay, you can bring it behind and also give it a tie or use some magnets right here. So you've also got this kind of look going on. And here you can play with it and open up and just leave it lay on your shoulders like so. So lots of different ways to play with that and get it to what you'd like to have it be. Okay, toss them behind. There you have this kind of fun look. So it's a veil, is you don't have to have that tails brought up and the seam anywhere showing. I think that's kind of a fun thing too. And then for the final look, I will be putting the surprise scarf, the scarf of the month, and the headband together in a look. Okay, what I'm going to pair the surprise scarf is a Striped Delights in the olive pink, or pink olive stripe. This one is just, I think this one is my favorite one. I really do. I have lots of them, but I think this one is just perfect. It's just perfect. The right amount of olive and pink and cream. I think, yeah, I think this is beautiful. And I also thought together these would be best friends. So, all right. I'm not going to be too crazy when it comes to the rep style, because I think the drama with this pairing is with the scarves themselves. So we're going to let them speak for themselves today. All right, I'm going to fold this to fit my head a little better. And I'm going to put it on just like so. Bring it just behind my hairline. You can see just a little bit like this. Okay, let me give it a good tie in the back. Oopsie doodles, there we go. Quick tie. All right. And then I am going to put on the Striped Delights. This one, I'm going to let the green show a little bit, so I'm going to shorten it in a different way. Okay, I'm going to see this one just a bit, so I'm grabbing from the back and pulling it up. And crisscross applesauce. It doesn't need to have a tie. Okay. And I think this one is the longer, so I'm going to do, all right, get you this way. I'm going to bring this up and swoop it back like so. And find a place to tuck that in back here. Pull this one a little bit tighter. And we're gonna have to make it neater over here. It's a little puffy. Okay. All right. I'm going to use this one next. Get a little zigzag action going on. I'm going to bring this around and pull through just for a little tail on this side. I think that's fun. All right, now for this one, this last set of tails, I'm going to be bringing up this one. Okay, we're just going to drop it. And we're going to bring up this one. In the back. Okay, so I am tying a knot on this side. This scarf I'm bringing back on itself and tucking it under here. That's going to keep this in place a bit better than just tucking it down here. Okay, and then this could totally stay this way and be cute, but I am going to open it up. Like so. And we're going to roll it under. And then this is rolled too, but we're going to be pulling it through with the other tail. I normally have all the drama on my right side, but I think The drama on the left is super cute too. So I have this kind of look going on. And in the back, I'm hoping it's neat. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take this down and do one last wrap for you and incorporate these two scarves and the headband. Okay. All right. Shoo. Okay. Cat hair. I keep getting, I'm throwing this around and I have two beautiful boys. The cat hair is everywhere. I'm going to tie, I'm not going to tie this one, but I'm going to place it on my head like so. Okay, I'm going to crisscross applesauce short end crisscrossing. Okay. Yep, that's the way I want it. Okay. Then I'm going to make this scarf into a sash. So I'm going to fold it into thirds because I don't want it to be too wide. Right. I'm going to hide those large olive pieces this time. I don't want to accentuate those. I just want to see some of this color here. I'm putting it on even Steven. All right, or I'm putting it on to have when I wrap them around the side so that they are even. So putting them close. Okay, I think this is, yeah, I think that's close enough. Okay, I'm going to just quickly give this a, so that it stays in place. Okay. I'm going to put this here. Bring underneath. Okay. And we'll adjust the angle of it after I tie it. So I do not want it to cover up this fun scarf here. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to be taking this scarf. I just want to hide it away. So it's going to help hold our striped scarf in place. We're just going to hide that away. They'll also add in the volume right where the band hits the puff so that it won't have a divot and then a puff. So it'll help fill in that little bit, the little dip. All right, I am going to now open this scarf tail, and I'm not sure if I would like it to drape this way. Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. All right, I am going to twist these. I do a rope twist. And it's going to look like a double headband with the rope twist and the beautiful crocheted band. Okay, so Let's see if I can get this in the place that I want it. Okay, let's find a place to tuck it. Okay. If you have a big head like me, you may have to change the position of the twist because I want it a little bit longer to tuck in a little bit further. So let's adjust. And also maybe loosen up the twist just a tad. Okay, so instead I'm going to start the twist right about here, just above the ear. And I think that would work to give it a nice amount to tuck underneath. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yes, much better when the tucking. Okay, move that back just a little bit. You can see I'm really digging the veil styles, and I think this might be fun. If you're not into the veil, I think it can be adjusted by bringing this up and tucking it underneath like so. And you'll get to see a little bit of the tails. Of course, neaten it up as necessary or leave it a little messy, because a little messy is not bad sometimes. And let's find those tails. I want to try to make it so that you can't see the tag. And I think that might be fun. So either the veil style or this really cool updo. I think that's nice. Okay. Now, again, with the making sure we've tucked in all the bits that we want to tuck in, and that it is neat looking. I'm kind of liking that. It's interesting. It's different. It's not my norm. I'm like super into neat, but I think this messy kind of look is something that I could totally embrace. Okay. As I'm fussing with it, right? All right, so the up and up, or the down and veil. As you can tell, I'm trying to be a neat Nick about it. Okay. All right, so yeah, see, I think this one is beautiful just like this. I think this is the way I would prefer to wear it. So, all right. I'm going to turn around and show you the back, and then I'm going to sign off. So here it is, the back. All right. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll see you back for May's scarf video. Bye.